The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Barcelona.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé and Makaleli, and it's Cannavaro in with the challenge. Kessié, Hakimi, Kessié, fired deep towards the back post. Koundé is there and he can get that clear. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Chance, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Zanetti. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread. That is good alertness. Conte. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Puskas. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zanetti. Azar. Ball played for Conte. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Zanetti gets it clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koundé, Schlotterbeck, here's Makaleli, and it's Conte. Now it's Puskas, that's Rijkaard. Koundé, and it's Makaleli. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone, and it's Conte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Forlan. Now Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Forlan. Koundé gets a foot in here. Puskas. Zanetti.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now it's Puskas. And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. Now it's Kessié. Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Azar. Caresses it through. Puskas! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 9, Puskas.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zanetti going full steam ahead down the left flank.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Neymar. Now this could be a chance. He's shooting! Oh, taken with style! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There will be 1 minute at a
Makaleli,
time.
a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Neymar. Forlan. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Neymar. Kessié. And he plays one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Played back in. Passing nice and neat. And a good-looking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super ball. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's not going to find its target. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kessié. Mateus. Mateus' delivery. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Forlan. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Cannavaro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kessié.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Puskas. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, it's not getting there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. And he's gone backward here. Azar. Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
he's getting hounded, really hounded. Makaleli. And it's Van Basten. Neymar. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost face-to-face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hakimi. Kessié. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Good purposeful running this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Japan looking to pass their way through. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Hazard. Now it's Puskas. There they go, hunting in tacks. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Van Basten. Kante has it out wide and in space. And it's Hazard. Van Basten.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Van Basten.
There will be
Looking
1
for the
minute
run.
added time.
Lovely ball in and he shoots! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid.
There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. And now the breakaway. That ball looks a good one. Might be danger here. Shoots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 10.
So, a breakthrough already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's done very well to take that back. Conte. Now it's Puskas, and this is Van Basten. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Real chance here. And the shot! Conte. Hazard. Van Basten. Hazard. Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. Schlotterbeck. Makaleli. Barcelona finding their passes. That's an imaginative pass. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Puskas can see things others simply cannot. Some really good ball movement. Good read, needed to be.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he comes up trumps again. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. Mbappe. He's through here. Makaleli. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was a given. It always was.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Conte. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now Schlotterbeck. Great vision. And he's there to get it away. Puskas. And it's Hakimi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, look at the space. He's having a shot! That's another chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Hazard. Conte. And Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further... Oh, what a mistake! Conte. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Basten, looking understandably energised after his goal. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk. And it's Gusto. Distributed tidily. Stood up well to him there. And it's Rijkaard. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's lost... Great chance! He scores! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Basten. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Under an awful lot of pressure. Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. And that's a dangerous, decent chance! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Puskás. Gusto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Puskás. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Van Basten. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Rijkaard, closing in on... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Can he finish? Goal! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Puskás. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gives it back. And here's Van Basten. Gabriel. Always onto this. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guendouzi. Looking for the run. And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. And it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Azar. Rijkaard. Guendouzi wins the duel this time. Makalele with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rijkaard, and this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. And here's Kante, and this is Azar. Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. But that has not gone well. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's worked it through. And the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Guendouzi. And it's made its way to him. Guendouzi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Makalele. Oh no, what has happened here? That's Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Conte. Van Basten.
Pretty robust defending.
Taken back almost at once. The ball's gone astray. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model... He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona finding the... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a Barcelona free kick. And this is Kante. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this is a great position. Batistuta. Now it's Villa. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Conte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Villa. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Puskas. Looking for options for movement. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Villa. And this is Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bissouma, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Zaire Emery, and it's Batistuta. Goes for the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Azar. Bissouma. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Now it's Van Basten. Hakimi. Now it's Van Basten. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Half an hour played now. Great vision. Hazard. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Batistuta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. It is a corner, good chance. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Puskás getting this one clear. And that's a throw-in. Zaire Emery, he's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Knocks it into space. And it's Zaire Emery. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ljungberg. 5 minutes till the break. That's good running with the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal have their second corner now. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pinches it off him.
2 minutos de descuento.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa, spread out to the left. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Villa. Gets a good foot in there. No way through there. Makalele concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's nice. He's dribbled past his man here. David Villa! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.